In Clevatess, Magi no Itakego Tsushikabe no Yoshi Episode 9 titled War Zone Hiderat, the dark fantasy narrative deepens as Alicia, caught in the humanoid form of the demon king Clevatess now, and the infant Luna navigate the treacherous Hiderat region, a desolate war-torn expanse fraught with danger. Airing on August 27, 2025 at 8:30 p.m. JST, this episode escalates the stakes following the insect-laden horrors of Episode 8, plunging the trio into a new battlefield where survival demands both physical prowess and emotional resilience. The episode opens with the group traversing a fog-choked wasteland, the remnants of a once thriving region now scarred by conflict. The atmosphere is oppressive, with muted colors and a haunting soundscape of distant explosions and crumbling structures. Alicia, still grappling with her undead existence, remains steadfast in her duty to protect Luna, while Clan's enigmatic presence hints at a growing curiosity about humanity's capacity for destruction. Nell, hardened by her bandit upbringing, provides a grounded perspective, her sharp instincts contrasting with Luna's innocent vulnerability. A sudden ambush by a rogue faction of mercenaries, led by the cunning Doral voiced by Hiroki Yasumoto, disrupts their journey. These mercenaries, wielding forbidden arcane weaponry, pose a lethal threat, forcing Clan to unleash a fraction of Clevatess' immense power to protect the group. The battle is chaotic with the Hydrat's unstable terrain, cracked earth and hidden traps adding to the tension. Key moments include Alicia's desperate swordplay, hampered by her missing legendary blade, and Nell's unexpected resourcefulness in disarming a trap, showcasing her growth as a vital team member. The episode's climax reveals a shocking truth about the Hiderat region. Its devastation stems from a failed human experiment to harness dark beast energy, a reckless sight that mirrors the hubris of the 13 Heroes' doomed crusade. Cled's confrontation with Doral exposes the mercenaries' motives to profit from salvaging these forbidden weapons, while Alicia's resolve to protect Luna strengthens, even as she questions her role as an undead hero. The episode closes on a somber note, with the group escaping the ambush but facing an uncertain path forward, haunted by the region's grim history. The animation in Episode 9, produced by Leidus, maintains the series' gritty, atmospheric aesthetic, though it occasionally stumbles under the weight of its ambitions. The Hiderat region is rendered with stark detail. Shattered buildings and strewn landscapes create a palpable sense of desolation, enhanced by Shidegi Asakol's moody cinematography. The color palette, dominated by grays and muted browns, amplifies the war-torn atmosphere, while Yuji Furia's sound effects, crackling debris and distant artillery immerse viewers in the chaos. Action sequences are highlighted with fluid choreography during the mercenary ambush. Clan's restrained use of Clevatess' power is depicted with subtle visual cues, rippling air and glowing eyes, avoiding over-the-top spectacle and preserving the series' grounded tone. Alicia's swordplay, though limited by her lost weapon, is animated with weight and desperation, reflecting her physical and emotional strain. However, some moments suffer from inconsistent frame rates, particularly during wide shots of the battlefield, where mercenary movements appear stiff or rushed, slightly undermining the intensity. Character designs remain a strength, with Suikari Soko's work capturing the emotional nuances of the cast. Nell's withered expression and Luna's fragile innocence are particularly striking, while Clan's stoic demeanor hides flickers of curiosity brought to life by Yuichi Nakamura's nuanced voice acting. The mercenaries, however, feel visually generic, with Doral's design lacking the distinctiveness of main characters, making his threat feel less personal. The pacing is deliberate, balancing action with introspective moments, though the exposition about Hiderat's history feels heavy-handed, delivered through a rushed monologue by Doral. Nobuaki Nobuso's score, with its haunting strings and percussion, elevates these scenes, but the dialogue could have been woven more organically into the narrative. Overall, the animation supports the episode's dark tone but occasionally falters in execution, particularly in secondary character designs and expository delivery. Warzone Hiderat is a compelling chapter in Clevatess, deepening its exploration of humanity's flaws through the lens of a ravaged landscape and the unlikely trio's evolving dynamic. The episode excels in building tension and showcasing character growth, particularly Nell's emergence as a resourceful survivor and Alicia's struggle with her undead identity. Clan's restrained power and cryptic motives keep viewers intrigued, while Luna's presence anchors the group's purpose. However, the episode isn't flawless. The animation, while atmospheric, suffers from minor inconsistencies, and the expository dump about Hydrat's past feels forced, momentarily disrupting the narrative flow. Compared to the series premiere, which shot with its brutal opening and bold narrative swings, Episode 9 is more restrained but no less impactful, trading visceral spectacle for emotional and thematic depth. With only 3 episodes remaining in the 12-episode season, Clevatess is poised to escalate its stakes further. The Hiderat revelation hints at larger conspiracies surrounding humanity's hubris, and I anticipate the series will delve deeper into Clan's intentions and Alicia's redemption arc. If Leidus can refine its animation consistency and integrate exposition more seamlessly, Clevatess could solidify its place as a standout dark fantasy. For now, Episode 9 delivers a gripping, if imperfect, addition to this unique tale, leaving viewers eager for the trio's next steps in a world teetering on the brink.